What I had been privy to were several types of things in conjunction with the name and the grandeur of the late, great Francis Albert Sinatra. And that would have been that people would make associations with me. And I recall, if I can tell you a story, I was singing, we used to have minstrel shows. And my brother used to play the clarinet in the minstrel show. And the Mr. Interlocutor and everybody was dressed up like in satin and those high hats, and they'd sit in chairs in the front of the stage, and everybody would have a set line. Another guy would interrupt them, and it was supposed to be sort of like a vaudeville thing. And then I would come out and I would do a couple of songs. So what happened was, I remember this one time, I think we were using the men's room for the boys' dressing room and the girls' room. It was in an elementary school, but it was at night, and all the parents were there, the actual performance after weeks and weeks of rehearsals. And I had to come in the bathroom there to change something. There was somebody else in there, and guys were changing and everything. And this guy said, "Mr. Frankie Sinatra." And I said, "Who?" And I'll never forget that, because I remember saying, "Who?" And it wasn't like "thank you," which came later for me, but it was like, "Who?" And he said, "You remind me of a young Frank Sinatra." How young was Frank when people saw him? He wasn't 13 or 14 like the most I was at that time. So I didn't say thank you because I didn't know if it was a compliment or not.
Hi, my name is Edward Yukon, and I am the host of Journey into Soul. You can check out my website at journeyintosoul.net, where you'll find more of the interview with Giovanni Corda, one of my favorite singers, who has a style not unlike Frank Sinatra. You can hear more of his stories about Frank Sinatra and some of his love stories, among other things, by visiting the website, journeyintosoul.net. Leave me a little bit of feedback, say hello, and love to hear from you. If you get a chance, go to the iTunes Music Store and leave me a review. Thanks so much.
Journey into Soul is a weekly radio show featuring unsigned and indie soul. Jazz, funk, R&B,
Tonight's life is a struggle to stay sober. Like a fight but getting older, but you just can't win.
and electronic musical artists. JourneyIntoSoul.net, where the journey is the destination.